What's up, everybody? My name is Levins, and Axie Infinity Season 20 is finally here. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the SLP earnings being reduced. I'm going to talk about the AXS prize pool and the expanded leaderboard. I'm going to be talking about the buffs and nerfs that they made going into this season, and I'm going to be talking about the new energy system. Let's get right into it. Whee! Season 20, we made it. We finally made it to Axie Infinity Season 20. It feels like we've been getting a lot of delays when it comes to the seasons recently. But let's get into the key points of the Season 20 updates. First things first, daily quests and adventure mode SLP have been completely removed. So you will not get any more SLP from doing your dailies. You will not get any more SLP. Cannot get your 50 SLP guaranteed from adventure every day. It doesn't exist anymore. SLP rewards have been reduced at a certain MMR brackets, and trainers under 800 MMR will now receive 1 SLP per win, this is a big deal because now you earn less SLP as you move up your MMR. But also now, if you are below 800 MMR, you don't actually earn 0 SLP, which is a good thing because now you don't have the stress of sitting right at 800 MMR and worrying if you're going to even earn SLP in your next match. But this still does allow an opportunity for bots to hang out around 100 to 200 MMR. I would have liked to seen maybe a cap put in around that area. The new leaderboard prize pool and the number of winners have been expanded dramatically. We will take a look at this a little bit later. Exactly. There were some improvements and bug fixes, some buffs and nerfs, you would even say. Bulwark / tiny catapult and carrot / snail shell interaction now works as intended. Same thing as sponge and bone sail. Players could occasionally hold more than 12 cards on hand. This is now impossible. I guess this was just a random bug fix. So before, when you would play Bulwark into a Terminator who, for example, who is playing snail shell, if they were to hit you a couple times and your reflect damage with Bulwark would break their shield, which would typically activate a snail shell. Before, it would not actually stun your Axie. Now, it actually does stun your reptile if you do activate the snail shell with Bulwark, if that makes sense. Season 20 is now here, so that means everybody's MMR is going to be reset to 1200. I don't know what we're doing with the off-season MMR anymore, but this is what we are always doing for in-season. So I will see you guys down in the dungeons of 1200 MMR, where you don't know what you're gonna run into. Before, we used to have rewards only for the top 2,000 players, but now we actually reached down to the top 300,000 players are going to get a little bit of AXS this season, which is pretty cool to see. Before that, you really had to push all the way for top 2,000 to make it worth it. If you take a look, 288 divided by 1,000 equals 0.288 AXS. And that is the brand new expanded leaderboards. Adventure mode was originally conceived as a way for the community to learn how to use their Axies. It has outlived its purpose as a way for people to earn tokens from the game, which is true. Adventure mode is an easy way to get in and learn how to use your Axies at a very basic level, but obviously it got to the point where it was being abused, so they had to remove the SLP. I don't know if this is a forever thing, but it is definitely a much needed temporary fix, along with the removed 25 SLP from the daily quests. By removing daily quests, we are able to reduce the SLP issuance by 45 million per day. Think about that. They only are taking away 25 SLP from the daily quests, and that takes away 45 million SLP minted per day. Crazy. AXS leaderboard rewards. So instead of only giving out the rewards to the top 2,000 players, it expands to 300,000. No big deal, but your boy, I think, is going to be going for the top 300,000 on stream. Catch me every weeknight live, 7 p.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Philippines time, going for top 300,000. I want that minimum AXS reward. So this will supercharge the Axie competitive scene. I totally agree with that. A lot of people, just like me, who never could reach top 2,000 MMR, but probably could reach top 300,000 MMR, have something to go for, which is awesome. I totally love that. That is one of my favorite things about this update. I also love the update of giving SLP to players below 800 MMR, although I think there should be a hard cap at a little bit lower, because what I've heard about the bots is that they just kind of get down to 100 MMR and kind of just win trade each other anyways. That is why I said I would like to see a cap below around 100 or 200 MMR. So before, if you were between 1100 and 1300, you earned 6, and now you're only earning 5, which is not a crazy reduction, but it is a significant reduction. I mean, this right here, this was 21. It used to be 21 SLP per win. That's a lot. And now with the price of SLP in the past couple weeks hitting almost 3 cents, that's a big change. Last but not least, we have the linear energy gain for Axies, which is actually really interesting, especially for people like scholarship managers, because now instead of having to own 10 Axies to get you up to that next energy barrier, maybe you could hold 5 Axies for 15 energy, or 22 Axies for 49 energy, or something like that, right? So for me, and I think a lot of other people, this is a huge incentive. It also incentivizes you to jump from 3 to 4 Axies instead of, you know, making that jump from 3 to 10, because that's a big jump to buy 7 more Axies to get to that next energy level. You would much rather just get that 1 more for 5 more energy, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Levins. Like I said, if you want to see me go for the top 300,000 and get a little bit of that AXS rewards, check me out on Twitch every weekday. I'm live at 7 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. PHT. Leave a like and comment what team you're rocking going into season 20. I will see you in the next video. I'm out.